Let me real quick have YouTube chat and pop out. Even though nobody's ever in the YouTube chat, but doesn't matter. So it is, Electrica. Thank you for the chat message, Dankster. Am I sick? I guess I'm stuffy. Oh. Okay. Is it just me, or was Dirk about to rape her? That's kind of what I felt like. That's what they were implying. Hey, Niru, good to see you.
We can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb.
Is it just me, or is the logo wrong on the book?
Make no mistake about it. I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Cool. So this is the 5th one, so this should be the final chapter. Not counting the DLC. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Kurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? Is that actually... what? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's the guy that was on TV. I guess he escaped. How did he get here? He's wanted for terrorism in Kurain. How did he get to the United States? Hey, Kiwi, good to see you. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Kurain, and boy, are my arms tired. That's not how that pun works. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with the bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anybody about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I guess he does look like Apollo a bit. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Trucy, what do we say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time? What gives? I came all the way to see you, son. Come, rejoice! Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too, but... The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years, and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm well, a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone your way. Trucy. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Kurain, I'm like the boogeyman, a tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. Has Apollo's mother been introduced? Yes. In the 4th game, it was revealed that the, singer Lammy Roar is actually, what the fuck was her name before she got shot? I don't know, but she's Trucy and Apollo's mom. That was revealed in the 4th game. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you got my drift. They're related. What? Trucy and Apollo are related. You know that, right? Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad. She's a plucky one, all right. Someone pluck me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Kurain. Did I, never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in... Kurain? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, I was just raised in Kurain when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So was he raised by Dirk, or genetically related to him? I kind of assumed his father was, the same as Trucy's, the fucking, dude who died in 4-1. I can't remember his name right now. The magician in red. What, are you some illegal immigrant? So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? Zach Gramier. Grammary, that's it. You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well... starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it, it's fine. Though truth be told, how did you get here then? It's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Okay, data on Dirk. 45 years old. Dirk Sadmati, leader of the Defiant Dragons, and the man who raised me. He was a lawyer once. I guess he had Nayuta when he was 20. Well, Dirk just said he couldn't take a plane. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure in Kurain. That's where you come in. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you say on you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen or hide nor hair the Founder's Orb for some time. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on, I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room? That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Kurain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurain. Spirit mediums, right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff, and I'm sure he's not about to turn up dead. And we're going to have to defend whoever was accused of killing him. I'm sure that won't happen. My Defiant Dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. We get to see Older Pearl. We saw Older Pearl last game. Apparently someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot, Dots, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dots. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. I don't know. I don't think we've seen Larry since 3.5. Like, we haven't seen him since then. What do you mean faceless? Images of the founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kuranism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Quran regime? Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the Orb Apollo, a legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Oh, just a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Gonna have some groceries coming soon. So I'll have to get that when that arrives. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi. Sushi. Figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yay, I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Thanks, Dad. Oh, that tuna looks good. Stop calling him Dad. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Okay, so this is Apollo's dad. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on. Take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Well, now that our bellies are full, what do we say we hit the road? Hmm. One second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Dad from the airport. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Karain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Or Karain Village, not Kurain. I figured it had to be some kind of god name. Oh look, there's a poster for the Amazing Ninetales. That's funny. So this is Karain, the mystical village of spirit channeling, and where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. Yes, this little village is one of the best places here in the United States of America, as you can tell from the architecture. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my head around it all. My mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sudmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it, like it was nothing but the whole, like it was nothing, the whole bus ride here. Oh, wow, so we don't have to tell Trucy any of that, because they conveniently talked about it on the bus. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? I meant to say Dad, I read it as the dialogue, though. Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar. He was. A real rascal. That might be the closest thing to a swear word we've seen in an Ace Attorney game. Piss. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, whoa, Dirk. No way. Prosecutor Samadi used to be like that too? The two of them would end up with leeches on their butt and cry like babies. Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? You're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Oh, it's Emma. Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Skye. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensic expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Is he already fucking dead? Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. If he's dead, you should just tell them that. Don't make it a surprise. Yep, here's Dr. Buff! Shows like a fucking gutted, like torn apart corpse with like limbs flown about everywhere and like blood on the walls. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Who's Jack? Oh hey, an Ara Habaki statue in the top left. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts, too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there's so many relics they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. And what's that white outline? Uh-oh. Oh no! He was crushed to death by books! No! Ah, his passion was what brought him down. Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. You should have said that initially, instead of making it a fucking surprise. What is wrong with you? Wait, what? Seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death. But you were called in for a forensic investigation, even though there's no evidence of foul play so far? Alright. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books. Oh man, what do we do now? Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I think someone probably, like, moved the ladder on him to make him fall. I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? So the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. Call a spirit medium? Yeah, we're in Karain. There should be plenty to pick from. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall to the floor, on the hard floor. Hey Red Jesta, good to see you. How sad, killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. What are you two talking about? Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. Uh-oh. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. So if you don't mind, we're gonna go rummaging around this potential crime scene and walking off with potential evidence. Pops, you're in agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. You don't say. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dots should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So who is this gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So what do you do there? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Just a little bit of insurgency. I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place, though. Volunteer work. Oh, that's a way to say it. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other? I guess Emma just didn't care enough to remember Dirk is, like, the rebel leader. Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sudmati's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sudmati? I'm so sorry. Seems you've had quite a life. Guess she put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It will really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch, you don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then how are we supposed to find it? That, I don't know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. BSIOS. This PC is password protected. Sure, so you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Damn it, Apollo, I'm a magician, not a hacker. Now, a locked desk, that I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I better watch what I put in there. What, do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Ugh. Sorry, I have a really bad, like, burning feeling in my esophagus. I'm gonna take, some Tums, maybe that'll help. Oh, hey Tina. I'm sorry you're upset. Bye, Niru. Hold on, give me a bit. This isn't the first time this has happened. I don't know if it's like acid reflux or what. But like, I just feel very bad right now. Just give me a sec, I'll get back to the game soon. Thank you for the follow, Lucarianist? I'll lean back. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that high to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man, he fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain? It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently, perhaps even last night. God. Hold on. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen too. Hold on. That is the enemy that reflects physical attacks. Quick. Sorry, everybody. Alright, just give me a sec. It just feels like I have fucking acid in my esophagus or something. This isn't the first time I had this pain. This happened, that sounds like G or D. G-E-R-D. I don't know what that is. G-E-R-D. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Maybe. I also have a bizarre pain in one of my teeth that, like, for some reason, once in a while, my tooth will get sore, but also there'll be, like, a weird sensation running from the tooth down my throat, and, like, a really bad stabbing pain in my back. I don't know why, but, like, those two always go hand in hand.
sec. I just need to, like, lie back for a bit, and then we'll start playing again.